Welcome to the Dental Business Journal, Clinical Excellence Edition. This is a weekly e-journal brought directly to your inbox. To subscribe, visit dentalbusinessjournal.org. In today's issue, we are going to explore the topic, top ways to become more efficient and productive. You can also listen to us as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, or your favorite podcast tool. If you like video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dental Business Journal. I am Naren Arulraja, your host for today's edition. Let's dive in. My guest today is Dr. Eric Block. Eric, I'm really looking forward to our topic today as part of the Clinical Excellence Edition. The topic again is top ways to become more efficient and productive. Let me jump in. But before I jump in, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Naren. I'm super excited about this topic, and I'm hoping that I can help a lot of dentists out there.
Yes. My very first question is, dentists, are busy and they are driven by their schedules. How can a dentist take control of their schedule?
Yeah, that was the key word you said there, Naren, is control the schedule. And I feel that in this post-COVID world, we've never had more opportunity to control our schedule. And what do I mean by that? There's a lot of patients that are coming back into our practice. We haven't seen in a while because of COVID, or they were busy. And guess what? These patients, their cavities didn't get better. Their problems didn't go away. So now they're coming in, a lot of them for emergencies. A lot of them are available during the week. They work remote or virtual or a hybrid schedule. So they're available and they're motivated and they're having a lot of issues and need dental treatment. So where it used to be those coveted 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. appointments, now I can get patients in during the day, really at any time that I want them to. Some patients have gone back to a hybrid schedule, so there's certain days that they can come in, but I'll take total control of their schedule and tell them, look, Mrs. Jones, I have a 10 p.m. on Tuesday, or Thursday I have a 1 p.m., or we're looking into getting into the following week. Which one would you like? And I leave it in their hands, and usually they take one of the two, or we look into the next week. But I'm putting the patients into the schedule where I want them.
That's great. So you're saying you can take control of your schedule, and you can instead of working those, only those very popular hours, now you can spread it around. Let's talk about same-day dentistry. Now, how does same-day dentistry play a role in this?
I think same-day dentistry is so critical now, with costs going up and the stress that dental offices are going through. Patients want to get their work done, and like I said, they're available, so they want to get it done today if that's possible. So finding out those areas in your schedule where you can do that same-day dentistry. For example, a patient comes in for emergency and you can do that crown today, or you can do that filling today. Or they're in hygiene and we can slide them over to the doctor's schedule, or the hygienist is scanning or taking impressions for a night guard or a bleaching tray. But doing it same day and not putting it out for the next week or two is so critical. The morning huddle for this is crucial. We get together, we review the schedule, and we point out the available times in the schedule where we can see these patients. And a lot of times I'll have scheduling blocks for emergencies and for same-day treatment. But we'll point out which patients have overdue treatment. It also depends a lot on how many staff members you have that day. So if you're fully staffed and you can get more done, then pack that schedule in. If you're limited on staff, then maybe you can't get as much done. But patients are available and then they want to get that treatment done today.
That's great. I know you're big on workflows. Can you talk more about workflows and how you can use that to be more productive?
Yeah, I feel like it's taken years, but gotten to the point where I go into every procedure with a game plan. And, my game plan may be different than another dentist's game plan. But the important thing is I have a plan and I have a workflow, whether it's for a filling or a crown. I go from A to B to C to D with my burrs, with my materials, almost like a cookbook. And it really puts my brain on automatic, and it goes a lot more quick. It's efficient. And guess who understands this? Patients understand this, and the staff appreciates it too. When you just wing it and you don't go into procedures with a game plan, and you're picking out burrs and materials and you're not sure what to do, it takes longer, it creates more stress, and patients will sense this. Now, implants take a bit longer. I do a virtual plan and a virtual workflow with 3D imaging and a guided surgery. So that does take a bit more time. And that plan is critical. But I think it's just so important for you, for your staff, for your patients to go in there and have a game plan for every procedure.
That's a great tip. Last question I have for you. You're also a big fan of technology. So to become more productive and effective, what would you suggest from a technology standpoint?
Yeah, I'm a big techie. I love technology, and for a few reasons. Number one, it makes me happy. I look forward to doing certain procedures today because of the technology I have. For example, crowns. I have an intraoral scanner. I used to take the traditional impressions, but since we went digital, I really look forward to doing crowns again. And it's actually made me a better dentist. I can scan the tooth. I can blow it up 10 times the size. If I don't like my prep, I can trim it out on the scan, go back and re-prep, and then rescan. It's really helped me with occlusion and making sure I have enough clearance for crowns. So, using technology like an intraoral scanner is really helped me enjoy dentistry more and become a better dentist. It's also it's quicker. It's less cross contamination. You're not dealing with a bloody impression, and the staff really appreciates that. I also have a 3D printer, so I'm doing a quick turnaround for night guards, for temporaries, for partials, for dentures. So it's also economical. And patients love it. I can get them back in a day or two instead of waiting through the traditional 2 weeks for a prosthesis to come back. And then the biggest, use of technology for me, like I mentioned earlier, is guided surgery with implants. Implants used to be one of the most stressful procedures I did. And that was when I was freehanding using 2D technology. But now with 3D technology and virtual planning and guided surgery, implants are one of the most predictable, economical, and least stressful procedures I do all day.
Thank you so much, Eric, for this wonderful episode. If you like this episode, I strongly suggest you tell your friends. Go to the website dentalbusinessjournal.org, share a review on iTunes or YouTube, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Till we meet again, I'm your host, Naren Arulraja.